When judges appoint prosecutors, a constitutional red flag? Separation of powers under scrutiny in federal appointment controversy. In a brewing legal and political controversy, questions are emerging over the limits of judicial authority and the constitutional balance of power, following a decision that has reignited partisan debate in Washington. At the heart of the dispute is a procedural but impactful legal provision. After a U.S. attorney's 120-day interim term expires without Senate confirmation, a group of federal district judges may vote to extend that attorney's service. In a recent case in New Jersey, 17 federal judges, 15 of whom were appointed by Democratic presidents, voted to allow an acting U.S. attorney to remain in office pending further Senate action. For some conservative legal voices, this process raises alarms about the erosion of the separation of powers. Critics argue that the judiciary, in effectively extending an executive branch appointment, may be stepping outside its constitutional role. This is not just a legal technicality, one analyst noted. It touches the very architecture of our republic, where the powers of nomination and confirmation lie squarely with the executive and legislative branches. Supporters of the move, however, point out that the law enabling this judicial role has been in place for years and is intended to ensure continuity in law enforcement when Senate confirmations stall. With gridlock increasingly common in the upper chamber, such mechanisms, though unusual, serve as practical solutions to a broken system. Behind the scenes, figures like Senate Minority Whip John Thune have been urged to keep the Senate in session longer to confirm nominees rather than allow judicial intervention. Others blame Majority Leader Chuck Schumer for delaying votes on key appointments. The result is a bottleneck where acting officials continue for extended periods without formal confirmation. Some legal scholars warn the current process could face constitutional challenges. The question is whether federal judges should have a say in prolonging executive appointments, particularly when those appointments could carry political implications. This debate also reflects a broader concern: the imbalance created when temporary solutions become long-term norms. The Trump administration, for example, saw a notable reliance on acting officials due to delayed or blocked confirmations. That legacy continues to haunt the current system. As the Senate faces mounting pressure to resolve pending appointments, and as legal experts prepare for possible judicial reviews of these practices, the issue has once again highlighted a central tension in American governance. When law, politics, and power collide, who gets the final say?